Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to a very special video to talk about my thoughts and feelings on My Hero Academia. Yes, My Hero Academia has finally come to an end. For 7, 8 years, people have been covering My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia has always given us some good moments, some bad moments, redemption moments, sad moments. Moments that makes you want to punch your TV. Moments that makes you want to clap. Moments that makes you want to cry to a point where you want to go outside and cry and chant your speech to the core. We're going to miss My Hero Academia for its moments. There are moments in My Hero Academia that scream, oh my God, that's a moment. Oh my God, that moment's in the top 10. There are moments in My Hero Academia that we forgive. There are people that we forgive, and there are people I don't forgive. Yeah, I don't forgive. Which, by the way, I'm going to go on later on that one. My Hero Academia will be everyone's favorite anime. My Hero Academia is everyone's favorite anime. This is the new generation of the big three. If you go back to all the big threes at the time, you had Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon, Yu Yu Hakusho. You fast forward to the big three, which is Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach. But as time moves on, we move on to the big generation, the generation of talent, where kids right now are watching this show. My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, Black Clover, well, not anymore, because JJK there. So now you have JJK, Demon Slayer, and My Hero as part of the big three. Now, in this generation, this is everyone's first anime. My Hero Academia it's mostly for younger fans right now who wants to get into anime. This is a show that, again, I respect. Give credit where credit is due for the younger generational talent. I mean, you got young children dressing up in Demon Slayer outfits because they wanted to see Demon Slayer. You got kids dressing up as heroes because you want to see them dress up as My Hero Academia characters. My Hero Academia is the new generation for people to get into anime. True. And to be fair, it is. My Hero Academia has the fan base. My Hero Academia is known for its fan base. As I said before, and I'll say it again on my hot takes, anime hot takes, and then conventions, My Hero Academia is the most toxic, annoying fan base of all time. I mean, you really thought DBZ had it? No. My Hero Academia fan base is like annoying as fuck. But it's the fan base. My Hero Academia always have fights. Their fights have always been the top dog of all things. Some of them not even 5 stars. Some maybe have 4, 3, 2, 1, maybe 1. But there are moments in My Hero Academia that got 5-star matches. I mean, Todoroki and Deku, that's a 5-star match. Shigaraki and Deku, 5-star match. Endeavor, Dabi situation, 5-star match. There are moments that give us 5-star matches and be like, oh my God, that is awesome. And we can't look past on that. Yeah, they made some fights that were trash, which I ain't going to say the names. But still, we had some moments. My Hero Academia gave us some sad moments. There are moments that makes us want to cry. So much so that I'm going to miss Toga. Hold on. I had something here I want to present. I had a shirt here, but I can't find it. It's in my dresser somewhere. But still, it's Toga. I'm going to miss Toga. I am going to miss freaking Toga. You don't understand. Toga is a good character. See, characters like Toga in My Hero Academia is known for redemption. I believe there are people who've been redeemed in this show. People like Toga. Toga has been redeemed. She did nothing wrong. I respect that. Endeavor, same thing. Good fucking father. He's a good dad. He's a good father. Good husband. Yes, I said it. He's good for a lot of things. You gotta give him a medal for it. At least he tried. And has he earned up to it? Hell freaking yeah, he did. Hell yeah. I mean, he's so redeemable to look at My Hero Academia. Just look at Endeavor from day one. You're like, he's a shitty dad. But then you look back, but then you fast forward to right now. He's a good dad. He's a really, really good dad. I respect him. Dobby's been redeemed. Shikaraki's been redeemed. You know, you look back on the villains, and you feel like they did nothing wrong. You look back at this. You look back at the villains. You're like, what villains? Why they do this? And you understand why. You understand why. Hold on. Now, My Hero Academia is known for the waifus. I'm pretty sure we all have waifus in our department. People are Ochako fans. They love to have her as waifu. People have Mount Lady as their waifu. My waifu is Tsuyu. This is my waifu. My waifu is Tsuyu. That's my waifu. You can chat that whatever bull. You can say you can chat whatever BS you want to say, but Tsuyu's my waifu, and I'm gonna miss Tsuyu. Tsuyu's my lovable waifu. I'm sorry, not because of the long tongue. No, she got a good personality, a reliable friend, helpful, resourceful. You can't make this stuff up. You really can't make this stuff up. Have you seen what she did in the final season? You can't make this stuff up. Now, My Hero Academia, all due respect to My Hero Academia, let me just tell you how I feel about this, or still same thing I'm going to say. And I'm really trying to be respectable as I can possibly be. And I'm really trying to be respectable as I can possibly be. Please understand where I'm coming from in this. First off, My Hero Academia has been a rush. I feel like, can we get a huge time skip going on? Yeah, I feel like everyone got their parts, but can we get an awesome time skip where everybody's adults and everybody's pro heroes and everybody got jobs, and then we got to see everybody putting their weight in? I want to see who's the true number one hero. And if this guy is number one, he's the freaking GOAT. If that trash ass character who I can't fucking stand is number one, y'all need to be drug tested. Y'all need to be drug tested. Sorry. But My Hero Academia has been one of those inspirational type animes that makes you understand, teach you the lesson when it comes to anime. See, when you watch anime shows, no matter if it's fan service or not, you learn a lot. This show is all about quirks. We don't have quirks in our lives. But you learn from this show when you realize, hey, you know what? I may not have a quirk, but I'm a pretty damn hero to most people. Inspiration. That's the key to this show. See, people watch My Hero for the fights. But if you break the line of My Hero Academia, you see that the show tells you it doesn't matter if you have a quirk or not. Doesn't matter how tall, short, what gender, doesn't matter. We all are heroes in our hearts. We all heroes, whether we don't have a quirk or not. That's like if you save someone from a car. You don't have powers to do that, but you did it because you saved somebody. You're a hero to most people. Another example is, let's say you're on a bus or a train, and then all of a sudden a woman needs help putting money in the car or whatnot. You just helped her out. See? Right there. Definition of being a good hero. You're a hero to most people when you do things positively. Not negativity, that's kind of off the wall. But still, that's what it is. Now, My Hero Academia has been rushed for me. I feel like we needed more. We needed a time skip. We need to go on. My Hero Academia has kind of fall off sometimes, especially with the popularity polls. Which, by the way, the popularity polls were B-freaking-S. Every time I do a video and talk about my reaction to the popularity polls, I feel like nobody don't listen. Everyone's sucking this other guy, but not giving him the benefit. Like, you understand? He's the GOAT. Deku is the mother-freaking GOAT of My freaking Hero Academia. He's my hero, not that trash-ass character. You get what I'm saying? Now, this is not calling out the voice actors. Look, I am not calling out the voice actors. I swear to everything I love. I am not calling out the voice actors who play these characters. I'm just talking about the characters in My Hero. Before we get this out of the way, I'm just letting you know. Now, the creator of My Hero Academia, props. I give him props. I'm not hating it. I'm not judging it. I'm just saying he did good. Now, My Hero Academia, we're going to miss a lot of people throughout these years. One person I'm going to miss, well, no, multiple people I'm going to miss. First off, I'm going to miss my wife Usuyu. But don't worry, I got a figure of her. And I got a Funko Pop. I'm going to miss Toga. I'm going to miss Toga, who did nothing wrong. All she wanted was a friend. I'm going to miss her. I'm going to miss Toga. Another person I'm going to miss is Ochako. Ochako has stepped up since day one. She has stepped up since day one, facing all the odds, helped a friend out and made Toga a friend, her best friend. And you got to respect her. You got to respect her. There's not one bad trait I can say about Ochako. Not one bad trait. Not one. All Might. What can you say about All Might? You can't hate All Might. You really can't hate All Might. I feel All Might has, he's one of many best sensei / teachers you can have. Jiraiya sensei, Kakashi sensei, Kuro sensei from Assassination Classroom, Master Roshi, Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen, Yami from Black Clover. You could this list of any other senseis you could name. All Might is one of them. Now, he may not be in my Mount Rushmore of greatest anime teacher / senseis, but you got to give All Might credit where credit is due. In moments, you got to give him credit. I'm also going to miss Endeavor. Endeavor, he's one of those dads where you look at this guy, dad / husband, that looked at him and you're like, you know what? We're going to see a redemption for this guy. And we have. He has been redeemed. And I forgive him. I'm also going to miss Shigaraki. Let me tell you something. I'm going to miss Shigaraki for this one. Because Shigaraki is one of my favorite villains in My Hero Academia. Because I feel bad for him. And I'm pretty sure we all feel bad for him. I forgive Shigaraki. Let me just say this again. I'm going to make this perfectly clear. I'm going to say this one more time. I forgive Shigaraki. He did nothing wrong. See, shows like My Hero Academia, you understand, you can't just hate an antagonist right off the gate without having a backstory as to who you were, why are you, and why are you like this? Why are you treating people this? Why are you doing this and that? You can't hate an antagonist right off the gate without knowing the backstory. And then look at Shigaraki's backstory coming from where he's from with his family, especially his abusive father and whatnot, and I feel bad. And how you see how society is, I feel bad. I really feel bad for Shigaraki. And at that moment in time at the end when he said to Deku, that was like a moment of this guy is so redeemable. He is so freaking redeemable, it's not even funny. Had his life changed when All Might was there, it could have been a whole different story. But I digress from my point. But again, I'm going to miss Shigaraki for this one. I really am. I don't know if I'm doing this speech. This is like the Oscars, like a farewell speech. I'm calling each individual. Todoroki. Todoroki. No, I'm going to save that for later. Mineta, I'm going to miss you. You're one of the most likable persons since day one. You are hilarious in many ways. Let me just do this. Let's do the big three. First off, Todoroki. Todoroki, you stepped up to the plate. You have been my favorite guy since day one with your fire and ice quirk. That was a two. I love your quirk, man. He has a fire and an ice quirk, and this Todoroki is putting on a show. He has developed many ways in My Hero Academia, many freaking ways, from using his not listening to his father to using his own quirk his own way, and to help out and bond with his family, including his brother Dabi, which by the way, Dabi's been redeemed. He has stepped up. I can't hate him. I'm gonna miss Todoroki. He is one of my favorite heroes in My Hero Academia. He's one of my favorites. But again, what he went through, his story and everything is just bound. Like, damn, with so many shit in his life that we in on, especially with the whole family drama, he find ways to solve it, and he got the family together. Him and Endeavor, but still Endeavor stepped up too. Deku, Midoriya, the face that runs the place. Midoriya, the face that runs My Hero Academia. Fuck the popularity polls, because they need to be drug tested in the fan base. My Hero Academia. Because of him, he saves My Hero Academia. He saves the franchise. He saved the community. He's the reason why y'all watch My Hero Academia. He's the reason. He's the freaking GOAT. Deku GOAT. Hashtag Deku GOAT. He is the mother freaking GOAT. Every match Midoriya has done, was phenomenal. Now, one bad match. There was that one match that you could literally look at him and say, that match was sucked. No. Overhaul. Muscular. Shigaraki. Bakugo, I'm going to save him for last. There were, and even the movies, if you were to look at all of Midoriya's movies and moments, I said Midoriya movies. If you look at all the movies, the OVAs and whatnot, everything he does has been 5 freaking stars. Not one bad thing I can look at Midoriya and say, oh, he sucked. No. Midoriya is, how do I say this respectfully? There's Yuji, Tanjiro, and there's Deku. Deku is the reason why we look at him and he's one of the most inspirational, most inspiring anime characters. Like the Naruto, like Luffy, like Sailor Moon, like many, like Kamina from Gurren Lagann. You look at all these MC characters, they tell you a story as to why who you are and what you learn from them. For instance, like I said, I'm a huge Naruto fan. I'm a huge Naruto fan since day one. I'm a Naruto first, One Piece second in my top 5 animes. But when I look at Naruto, Naruto is very inspiring, very passionate, because we look at Naruto and you're like, you know, we understand. He is the reason why we are who we are. You never give up. You value teamwork, trust. Don't let no one tell you what you can't do. That's who he is. Deku, same thing. Deku is the type of boy who didn't have a quirk, and he's still becoming a hero without the quirk. So it shows you the message that Deku's sending to every My Hero fan nation. I may not have a quirk, but I'm still a hero in many eyes. I'm still a hero. I'm still a hero. You don't have to have a quirk to be a hero. That's the message Deku is sending. And my God, I'm going to miss Deku. I'm going to miss Midoriya. Now, the moment that I want to call out, this guy, I'm going to call out Katsuki Bakugo. You know, I'm going to call this guy out for last because I've been holding this for years. For freaking years. For years. Stay with me on this one. Katsuki Bakugo. For years, I never liked you. I never liked you. From season 1, you've been a total asshole. Season 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all that. You have been an asshole to me. And I hated you. Now you want me to forgive you after all the years? Ladies and gentlemen, as I sit here and tell you about my thoughts and feelings about Hero Academia, which I still am, Bakugo, Katsuki Bakugo, you are the worst character with the worst development I have ever seen. I don't care about what you do. I don't care about what you say. I don't care. You are a cancerous to the show. You're the reason your fan base is toxic as fuck. You're the reason your fan base is so toxic to the My Hero fan base as cockroaches. You guys are like cockroaches. Y'all spread the Z's saying Bakugo's the GOAT. You spread the Z's saying Bakugo deserve his stripes. Y'all sitting there saying Bakugo been redeemed. You sitting there saying Bakugo did this and that and make him good. You sat there saying Bakugo smile. Everything about Bakugo is a freaking fake. It is an absolute fake. I'm glad this show's over because I don't have to see this trash-ass character anymore. And I still to this day, I don't care if it's 5, 10, 20 years, 20 years from now. I still don't like Katsuki Bakugo. That fake-ass hero, the trash-ass attitude with his fake smile. The only two things I like about him, and still to this day I'm still going to say, is his quirk and his gorgeous-ass mom, which, by the way, he should have stayed dead. I should have smashed the mom, but that's a different topic in another way. I will still say this. To the day I die, I'm still going to say this over and over and over again. To every convention, I'm going to still say it again. I hate Bakugo more than Shao Tucker. I hate Bakugo more than mine from Rise of the Shield Hero. Hell, I'll slide this one in. I hate Bakugo more than Griffith. I hate him more than Orochimaru. You can name any villain, past or present. I still hate Bakugo more than him. Hell, I hate Bakugo more than the guy from School Days. That's how serious I am. But, again, I'm glad this show's over because I don't see that trash-ass Katsuki Bakugo more. He ain't my hero. He ain't my GOAT. He's a trash-ass character, and you better deal with it because I still said it. And I'm not saying it out of rage bait. I am saying it as the facts of life. I hate Katsuki Bakugo. He's a murderer, and he's gonna kill people with his fake-ass smile, and we all gonna sit there and say, oh, that's a nice thing to do with his fake-ass shit. I'm sorry. But that's all I need to say. So yeah, as we go off into the sunset of My Hero Academia being ended, which it is, it's sad to see this show go. The only good thing about My Hero Academia is that Midoriya has saved the show, and every fan who loved this show will honor this show as one of many. Yeah, it may not be the people opinions, I get it. People have this as the GOAT. People will put this as not the GOAT. People will put this as one of the greatest shonens of all time. Some people may not put it as the greatest of all time. But if you watch the show and you learn from My Hero Academia, like I said before and I say it again, the message is you don't have to have a quirk to be a hero. Hero comes in all shapes and sizes. I mean, just look at the X-Men. But still, that rests my case. So, thank you for watching my review of this show. My thoughts and feelings of My Hero Academia being that it's ended. And like I said, this is a show recommended for you, for other talented young people, first-comer animes. Yes, it is. It's one of those first-comer animes, again, to those like, what's the anime to watch? Of course you're going to say My Hero Academia. But I rest my case. So, thank you for watching this, my thoughts and feelings of My Hero Academia. And thank God My Hero Academia has ended because I don't have to see that trash-ass son of a bitch named Katsuki Bakugo, and I wish he stayed dead. I'm sorry. Thank you for watching.